We are testing out the Acquaer submersible utility pump, 1/2 horsepower. Comes with thread seal tape and this adapter. Right now I have the adapter that goes to a garden hose. And I've connected it to a 50-foot hose reel, and we're gonna see if it can pump the water out. 50-foot hose reel after I plug it in. So we'll load it into a tub. Fill with water, and let us plug it in. Alright. Going through a 50-foot hose. That's some pretty good pressure. There's the birds. Take a bath.
Hello, it's DB with the submersible pump. This pump works perfectly. I had no problem with it whatsoever. I have been using it in my basement. I've placed it in a heavy-duty trash can to empty out water from the dehumidifier because I don't have a drain in the basement. So I'm getting the water out this way instead of having to empty out the pan all the time. And it works perfectly for that. It's this is encased in heavy-duty plastic all the way around. Here's the part that attaches to the outlet, and then you have various attachment possibilities for different size hoses. In some cases, you cut this off. I was able to just put a hose over here and tighten it with a clip. And the float is already attached to it, unlike some that have a separate piece that you end up tying to the handle or something, but it's already there. A nice long cord. I haven't had to use that much of it. I believe it's 19 feet long, so it does work well. I recommend it. I hope this helps you make a decision.
Hey Steve, here I go again. See this little deal here? Just reach this up, pick it up. The ball goes down to the other end. If I keep it up like that, it keeps running so I can feel it vibrating. And then it's going to all this standing water. It's probably hard for you to see because it's just so clear, but that's water, you know, like there's a reflection of this light. That's all just like a big pool, and goes out around the edge of that, goes out towards my backyard, the far fence over there, that gate. I've got a hose going out that way, but it doesn't go far enough, I don't think. So we'll see. But then all of a sudden this will start going, and then I put it back down again.
We're reviewing this Acquaer, if I'm saying that right, Acquaer submersible utility pump, half horse, very solidly made, nice long 19-20 foot cord. I have the garden hose adapter on here, but it also has this one, which is tapered. You can use I think it's 3/4 or 1.25" by cutting this off here. But the pump's very well made, and it's really quiet. Listen to this, you can hardly hear it. I don't know if that's coming through the video, but the pump's really nice, the cord's great, and it has a 3-year warranty with registration, which is awesome.
Here is my submersible utility pump after a big rainstorm that has filled this large area and turned it into a pond. So I hooked up a garden hose, which is pretty old and crusty and leaking a bit, but that's not the fault of the pump. And I set it on a little strainer just to keep it out of the direct mud. And it seems to be pumping pretty strong. Right out into the alley.
This is a pretty nice pump. The only thing I don't like is the flotation has to be above the pump. I'm using this to get rid of irrigation overflow that's flooding our street. And what I'm doing is taking this hose here, just a piece of pond hose, and here it is. Now I'm irrigating my yard with it. Pretty good pump. The floater is kind of a pain, so I had to use a stick and some duct tape to keep it above. But otherwise, I really love it.